So it's weird. It feels like rock. It kind of looks like rock, but it's kind of not rock. It's wood. It's just crazy. Hi, we are at the Petrified Forest National Park, and my 8-year-old self is really excited. We didn't grow up in the same place, but, well, same state, but we did grow up in the same state.
Yes, we
Never
did.
mind. Okay. Anyway, we both grew up reading World Book Encyclopedia, and I remember reading and learning about the Petrified Forest and thinking, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. When you live in Vermont,
Wood turning to stone
is not normal. And so this has been a place on my bucket list for a long time, and we are finally here, and we're so very excited. We have a couple of hours, and so we're going to take you with us.
So here we see various chunks of petrified wood, and there's one in particular that has a hole through the center of it where apparently the inside of the log rotted away and the rest of it turned to stone.
This is so cool. You can see the colors. It's spectacular. How cool is that? This was a tall tree. There.
I see some chunks fell off, but it's a very, very long
It still feels like bark, almost like you could pull it up like it's bark, but it's not bark.
And you can see where some of the bark has fallen off, and you can see the tree underneath.
We are by the giant 10-foot wide in diameter tree.
This is like the roots.
It's amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna take the camera and go back, and then you can see Peggy against the whole thing.
Okay.
See how gigantic it is. It's really tall, but it's a little bit wider than it is tall. And then as you come around the side, okay, you can see it was the root part of a big tree that fell, and then I think that's still part of it over there on that side. It's really gigantic, but maybe that's a separate tree. Yep, it looks like giant log splitting, or more like You know where they saw off a chunk in the lumberjack thing, and then they put it aside, and then here's another contest that took place over here.
That's just amazing.
It's just incredible.
So we have now driven to the Blue Mesa area. It's a 3.5-mile loop, and it is just spectacular.
This is the very first stop.
So this is an area called teepees, and there's the back side of one that I videoed a second ago. Then I'm going to swing around here and take a look at that.
So we've just been through the Petrified Forest National Park. It also includes the Painted Desert National Monument and the two are joined together. It's an amazing place to visit.
Just when we thought we were done, there was more. And there's point after spectacular point. And it isn't just the petrified logs, which in and of themselves are amazing. It's these beautiful, are they canyons?
Formations.
Formations.
Sort of like Badland mounds that are just all different colors and striations. It's just incredibly beautiful.
This park is a little different than some of the other national parks in that it closes. They will actually throw you out at 6 o'clock. They close because
people have been known to actually take pieces of petrified wood, and that's not right.
That is not okay.
That's not okay.
Not okay.
This is a national park. It's here so that everybody can enjoy it, and so they have to close it down and actually patrol it during the night so that they make sure that nobody's taking some of the petrified wood.
Exactly. So that means that there's no camping inside the park. I will see if I can find some links for places you can camp. We are at the KOA in Holbrook, which is a very nice KOA. I can do a camping review on that a little bit later, but it seems to be really nice. We've only been there for a few minutes and then we took off and came here because we really only had the afternoon. Easily you could spend a day here.
Maybe two.
Yeah. We've talked about putting together a rating system, and since I am a retired nurse and I can speak in terms of from 0 to 10, tell me about your pain, 0 being no pain and 10 being the worst in your whole life, we decided to use the 0 to 10 scale. So 0 is don't waste your time, 10 is bucket list. And for us, this place is an absolute bucket list. As kids, we just always wanted to come here, and it did not disappoint. We love it and totally recommend it. Absolutely bring your kids here. It's spectacular. And you can touch the rocks and you can walk among, or the log rocks.
Yeah,
the petrified rocks. There's ample trails to walk. It is really a spectacular park that seems to not get quite as much attention as some of the other parks, but just beautiful in its own right. So we totally recommend it. And this is all for now. We're going to close this video. So we'll let you go and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Okay. Bye.